Jeannie Coppola.
We have president, staff, and children and grandchildren of staff modeling for you today. So we had so much fun preparing this. I came on Monday. I maybe brought 80 different outfits and to choose from, and we have 36 changes of clothing ranging from the turn of the century to the 1970s. So I'm sure a lot of these things, you ladies and gentlemen, we do have some gentlemen here, yes, will recognize. It's very casual. If anyone has anything they'd like to say during the presentation, just feel free to say whatever you like, within reason, of course. So sit back and relax. You are in for a real treat. We're going to be traveling through time. We're going to start off by introducing Ellen, our pianist, who has been educating. So of course the music is cut short at this point. She is wearing a beautiful black sheer 1950s cocktail party dress. And you know, you would see, and maybe some of you ladies wore things like this back in the 50s, with rhinestones. Does anyone have any rhinestones in there? So Ellen is wearing a rhinestone necklace and earrings. And that cute feather hat. There was always something on your head in the 1950s. James. Any of you that might know James that live here, he's our very own Clark Gable. And James is styling and is a wonderful smoking jacket, just like the one Clark Gable would wear in the 1930s. The look is complete with a fringed silk scarf. Okay, James, strut your stuff. Debbie is a 1920 flapper girl. She is in a black beaded dress, and the flappers always would wear their headbands, which is an authentic headband, and a feather in her hair. She's wearing a black necklace, and she's got a black beaded purse, and she's just perfect. She's nice and cheeky to wear all these great clothes. That looks just great, Debbie. You just pulled it off so beautifully. Desi shows us her patriotic style. She's in a 1960s red, white, and blue outfit, and wearing a hat and pearls around her neck, another thing that never goes out of style. But look at the purse. Out east, I'm from Connecticut, we would call that a pocketbook. But out here, they call it a purse. Now, I want you to see, I think it's the left side. There are tags, Desi. This is what we call in the business new old stock. It was something that I found in the estate sale, never was worn, and the tags were still on the dress. So I thought that was kind of fun. I'll just give you a little background on how I got started. My mother, Lily, we moved out from Connecticut in 1993. My family, we brought my mother along. My only brother lived in Grand Haven, and we settled in Grand Haven, and my mother moved down to Freedom Village, which some of you might know is very similar operation to what we have here. So my mother lived independently for 4 years, and then it was time for her to move on to assisted living, and she lived in the memory loss unit for 4 years. And she was just a spark in my life. She's been gone 10 years now, but she was my inspiration. The day that I brought her from independent living into assisted living, I wheeled her in her wheelchair. She had bad arthritis. And I'm saying to myself, she had a really big apartment, and I'm saying, what am I going to do with all of her stuff? So I got home that night, and this is a true story. Scott has heard this story before, and then that night a light bulb went out in my head, and I go, I'm going to find a place where I can move her furniture in and have a place where I could give birthday parties for little girls, dress them up in vintage clothing, teach them manners and etiquette. I started these little girl tea parties, and they would get dressed up in hats and pearls and gloves, and I would take pictures. And it got into big parties, and bridal showers, and baby showers, and all kinds of things. And then, gosh, I started doing fashion shows back in 2002 or 2003 for Heritage Properties, and it's just been a wonderful thing. I've gone to many of the facilities across, even down into Indiana, and took the show on the road, and it's been so rewarding to come to a place like this and to be able to share all this with you. We have Wendy. Sydney is 10 years old, and she's Wendy's daughter. She's a very pretty young lady from the 1960s. She's wearing a white piqué dress with daisies, and she even has daisies on her earrings, a scarf around her neck. And do you remember the wooden purses? Yep, she's wearing a white wooden purses, but when she walks, please notice her high fishnet boots. Okay, Sydney, let's show them what you got here. Aren't those boots just wonderful? And of course, she's wearing bangle bracelets because we wore bangle bracelets in the 60s. I love those boots, but there's no way I can even get them over my ankles. Okay, next we have Drew. Where are you, Drew? Oh, Drew is quite dancing. Don't you think, This is Tiffany's son, Drew, and he's such a good sport to model for us today. He's wearing a black bowler hat. And he's wearing a double-breasted jacket with a tie. Isn't that an interesting way to wear a tie? But he pulls it off just great. You are quite handsome. Wow, that was great. We have Legacy, who is Deb's 4-year-old granddaughter. We have Audrey, who is Rachel's 2-year-old daughter. And then we have Jasmine, who is Deborah's granddaughter. Oh, did we lose Jasmine? They're little sailor girls. Oh, you girls look wonderful. Things were drop waist and that's a drop waist dress. And then Sydney is wearing something from the 1940s with her little hat. You girls look just adorable. Okay, next we have Barb. All these ladies wanted to get dolled up several times, and they were such good sports. Barb wears a beautiful 1950s, again, blue lace. It's like a periwinkle blue. And again, it's a swing dress. She could go swing dancing on that for sure. Rhinestone pin, and she's wearing her own pearls. Yep. I think Annabelle really likes this. That just fits you so nicely, Barb. Doesn't she look great? She can wear that out to a party today. Very nice. Our models are doing a great job, aren't they? We have Alice. Alice is also a bowler. Almost forgot about you, Alice. She's got her hair in a pony, and she's bowling for Tony's Little Store number 2 in Douglas, Michigan. So these are all bowling shirts from the area. She also has her wrap-around skirt. You remember the wrap-around skirts? Yep, the windward blow and all that jazz. And she has an authentic pair of cat eye glasses. Now, I don't know if she can see out of them, but she's a really good sport for wearing them. Okay, Deborah, come on down. Isn't that cute? That is such a cute skirt. And she's got her shoes and bobby socks on too. Okay, go ahead,